Hey y'all, it's Steven here. For my proposal, I've decided to tackle an irritating problem I know all of us have faced and will continue to face over the course of our academic careers. The nickel and diming of students every semester by way of textbooks and homework programs. Every semester, it's the same story. Every class has a value bundle that consists of a lab program and a new edition textbook that they expect us to buy, each retailing for an average of $200, which ends up putting me out an extra $2,000 each school year. This isn't a rant about school being expensive. I would have zero issues with this system if it directly benefited my well being. The real issue at hand is how wasteful the system is. In many of my classes, I've never even had to crack open the textbook. Furthermore, as soon as the book is bought, it seems to have lost half its value to third party book buybacks, or the BSU bookstore isn't accepting returns of that edition of book anymore, which is a huge waste of time and money. This leads us students to either buy the homework program the instructor requires and waste money on the included ebook that we're never going to use, or buy the book and run the risk of wasting your money when you find out that when the instructor said textbook required, they really meant don't bother wasting your time with this book, I'm just going to read it straight from the lecture anyways. Even more frustrating is when the professor writes their own textbook for a class, updates it each year by changing a specific passage so you can't buy an old edition, and then asks homework questions on those specific changed passages to ensure that you buy their book. We all know that this is a blatant cash grab for the professor, not to mention that it's unethical and, in my personal opinion, ought to be illegal. Unfortunately, renting a textbook isn't always a great deal, and because pirating books is fairly illegal, there ought to be a better system for book issuing that doesn't include all of these flaws. Unfortunately, textbooks are only the tip of the iceberg. Homework programs, like ALEKS, our own launchpad that we use in this class, and the Mastering series by Pearson, are incredibly inefficient in their payment options, which is great for the corporation and terrible for the students. Most of these programs have options to purchase a semester, a year, or a lifetime subscription. The higher tiers are usually a better deal by month than the basic semester package, but I have never once known ahead of time whether or not I would be using that website in a forthcoming course. This makes the better deals completely irrelevant, which is especially frustrating when I find out that I should have bought the lifetime subscription after purchasing the 90-day plan 3 semesters in a row. Overall, using course materials to charge us more money is a frustrating problem which presents a great opportunity for researching and implementing solutions. It would be beneficial to find out why the system has progressed to this point. Furthermore, finding solutions for both students and the university as a whole creates more opportunities for fixing the problem, as there are more avenues of approach to the solution. I personally think this is a great opportunity to save us all a little cash in the future, and would like your vote for this proposal. Thank you.